Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jen Sorensen and we are here with our final New Year, New Techniques video for the month of January 2021. And in this one, I've been saving this for a little while. This one may be a bit long, but we are going to unbox the Royalty soaps. You guys know I followed Katie for a little while now and find her a tremendous inspiration. So I am doing the Royalty soaps frosting club box unboxing, and then I'm going to use that to make soap cupcakes. Now, I'm not the first person to come up with the cupcake idea. I've seen them around for a while, and it's something I've wanted to tackle after doing some of my dessert bars, and I'm really excited to get into this. So let's jump in, see what's in the box, see how these cupcakes turn out, and then I will bring you back here to show you the 3 different designs, styles, scents that I have made total of cupcakes because, spoiler alert, these are a bit addicting to make and they are amazing. I hope you guys are going to love them. Let's see what's in the box. Let's see how I make this soap frosting. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, well, this should be interesting. I've got a package. All right, I want to unbox this soap frosting club box here. But before I do, I want to disclose I paid for this myself. But before I've not unboxed this. You can see, let me open this. The sticker seal is still intact. I have not looked in here. I don't know what's in this. But I have downloaded the PDF that came with this and watched the 45-minute video multiple times to get some of the instructions for doing soap frosting. So let's see what's actually in this kit here. Let's open this up here, tear this open. We got lots of micas. Okay. So here's what I see off the bat are some of my favorite micas. Ooh. I am almost out of this. I put this on my list. In the back of my notebook, I keep a list of all of the fragrances, micas, things like that that I'm already out of. So we have 4. These are 1 ounce containers of micas from Mad Micas. So that's good. That's awesome. And these are really pretty together. They kind of remind me, again, I have not opened this, kind of remind me of some of the stuff I've done recently. We have some Silver Rainbow Eco Glitter from Brambleberry, and I love using this as well. It's what I have in my little shaker. We have some Sparkle Plenty, which I'm also low on, so that's helpful that we have that. We have a soap frosting pin. So if you are someone that collects pins, I've got a bunch from Disney. That's cool. And then this feels like some of the stuff that we're gonna use. Okay, we've got 4 little pipettes. That's good because I do use those. We've got some tips here. I've got this funky one here. Kind of show you against my sleeve. We have a plain one. Let's see, do they say what they are? This one is an Atico 826 right here. An Atico 808, which is this big circle. And this one is, does it say, an Atico 869. This one looks like a leaf one. It is an Atico 352. We've got small couplers. So for the bag, and I've done like some piping for decorating cakes. We've got more couplers here. We've got some containers here to mix micas in, and I believe these are, yes, these are compostable. So that's good. And then we have some piping bags. These are all stuck together. But we've got more than one here, so that's exciting. Not bad. I will say, definitely think there's value in this, not just from the contents itself, but from the materials that you get. So that probably does not sound good to you. It looks like there are 2 bags here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. I told you I already paid attention to what the tutorial said, push those couplers out of the way and everything. I am going to make some cupcakes with frosting is what I want to try to test this out. So this is standard soap recipe here that I use for all of my soaps. I've added in a strawberry fragrance oil and some Trial by Fire red into this because I'm not going to do anything to the actual bottom itself. We're going to make cupcakes, frosted cupcakes. So let me get my big blender here, pour in our lye water, and I'm kind of just going with the flow. The one thing that I will say I would love to have seen would have been kind of percentage ratios or numbers of base to actual numbers instead of just percentages of the base to the frosting. So let's blend this up real quick. I still see down the bottom needs a little bit more to go, but this is coming together nicely and smells like that great strawberry. Okay, so this is just 2 pounds of oils here, nothing fancy schmancy. I'm not gonna bother rinsing this because I'm gonna use it, even though I'm not gonna color the top, I want it to be kind of white. It's okay if it's a tiny bit pink. So I've pre-measured all of my oils and everything. I've got that, and that's why you see another container of lye over here. I'm just gonna place this in here. And what I've done is I have placed a whole bunch of silicone cupcake molds over here. And I don't know how many this is going to make. I'm just gonna start pouring. I've got more molds of these silicone molds off to the side. So if I need to, I can pour more. Because we're gonna want this to set up and harden a bit before we start to pipe our frosting on. And it is setting up because I've got 50% hard oils in this. Like I've been having some issues with this setting up too fast on me. But you know what? I'm playing around. I might not water discount as much with some of them coming up, but for this, we kind of want things to firm up. So that's okay. All right, so we've got 10 there. Let's see how many we can keep getting. All right, I need to give this a little bit of a stir down here. And let me shimmy these. Woo! Almost lost one there. And kind of tap that down. You can see how it's getting firmer and not kind of adjusting. All right, so we've got 10, this is 13. I don't really know how many I'm gonna get out of this. I probably could have done some math on this, but I figured why not just kind of go with it, see what we can get. Shimmy those. Yeah, they're already starting to firm up, but this strawberry smells so good. So, so good. Kind of looks like ice cream going into these molds right now. I debated adding some sort of seeds to this to look like strawberry seeds, but I'm like, not for this one. Let's keep this pretty simple. Maybe in the future I can. This may actually be just enough to make 20 of these. We'll see. How much more do I have in here? Oh, maybe we're gonna get, whoa, that one's going crazy on me. All right, let's kind of I think maybe we're gonna get 18 because I don't have a ton left. And let's just kind of fill up some of these toward the end. Kind of get them in there. I'll clean some of these up too. Okay, get that in there, a little bit more here. just because I don't really have enough to do a 19th. Okay. I am not going to share everything because I believe that a lot of this should be proprietary. Like, I'm not sharing what the recipe is for the frosting. It is different from what I use for the base. And I do use, sometimes, I don't always, but I use Katie's recipe for a lot of my soaps because it works, and I totally missed. So I'm doing this on a tray though. So let me try and flatten some of these out a bit. And we probably won't see this anyway because we're gonna cover it in frosting, just like we would a cupcake. Okay, get that in there, excellent. I'm gonna put this in the sink. And yeah, that's fine for right now. We're just gonna kind of do that as, I'm gonna leave these here in case I have extra soap frosting. I don't know. And I also have a ton more because I figured the soap frosting could be a fun way to have like travel soaps if you need little dollops of it. So we have our soap frosting oil blend. And I have my lye water here. So let's pour this in. I'm not going to color this at all. I'm just going to keep it a nice white, and I'm not going to fragrance it. They don't do that in the soap frosting kits for royalty soap, so we're gonna follow this to the T. That may change as I get to know this recipe. Well, this is coming together quick. All right, this is coming together nicely here. This is a different oil blend. I do not have sweet almond oil in here. And you'll know this based on the ingredients in my labels, because I do have to label everything. But this does have canola oil, which the other ones don't. All right, keep blending this up. That's probably pretty good. And now we are going to let this set up quite a bit. So in the soap frosting videos, Katie gives a number of recommendations on what the soap frosting should look like. So while we wait, I need to peel one of these bags off. Aha, it's this long kind of strip. I don't know if you can see, and I have to peel. That's fancy. Peel one off, so I think we have 4 here instead. So I've got that. Let me kind of push this off to the side here. What tip do I want? I think I'm gonna try this one here. This is or do I wanna do, which one do I wanna try? I'm trying to decide which one's gonna be more forgiving. Let me try the 869, this one here. So for this one, I'm gonna take my coupler here, unscrew this. This will be interesting if you've never seen this done. And now I'm going to push this into the bag, down here. Give it a little, get it in there nice and snug. I do not have scissors at the ready. So I've got it in there nice and snug. Now let me cut that off. Kind of give that a nice push. I'm gonna put my tip here, take my coupler, and I'm going to twist this on. That doesn't look straight. There we go, that fits much, much better. Okay. We are manipulating it. I can get rid of that. All right, that is good. Now, what I think I'm going to do here is let me just grab one of my containers, just to have. I'm going to twist, because this is what I do when I do my, my piping for cakes, cookies, any of that stuff. Twist that. And now I'm gonna kind of push this over, and this will allow me to help pipe in some of the frosting. So let's give this a check. Get a new spatula. Okay, definitely not ready. So I'm going to do a few dishes here, let this keep setting up. Once we are ready to pipe, I will bring you back here and we will attempt to pipe on these cupcakes, so stick around. All right, I think this might be close to ready. If I pull this, it goes in just a little bit, and if I were to kind of do these little, they pretty much keep some peaks here. You've got some definition. If I swipe, you can still see that. So I think that feels good. What I am going to do next is start to spoon this into my bag. And I think I might, all right, let me do this. I'm gonna pipe and use my hand. I'm not piping, I'm scooping into the piping bag. All right. This really does feel like frosting. And you can't see what I'm doing because I'm too far forward. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this feels like a frosting, and I probably made too much, but you know what? It is what it is. We will just go with it. How are we doing? Yeah, definitely made too much. So these are going to be frosted on the top quite a bit. There we go. Let's just keep getting this bag fairly full. I might stop there so I have some room. Okay. No, it is not ready. It is pouring out. So I am going to put this back in here and wait a few more minutes. Okay, this feels a whole lot better. So if I go into this and I kind of push down, you can kind of see I've got some good, it's holding. I mean, yeah, you've got a spatula in the way, but anyway, let's give this a try. All right, I'm gonna start with some of the more crazy cupcakes over here, and I'm gonna work my way down. So there have been a few different techniques that I've seen people do when it comes to piping them. And first one is putting a dollop in the middle and then piping around and then going up. I don't know how I feel about that. And there goes my frosting. So maybe we're not totally set up. All right, so we're gonna wait a little bit more. Fun times, and I'm gonna scrape this off. All right, we're gonna give this another go. What I did to test is I kind of piped in here to see if it's holding. Seems to be, so let's give this another go. And we're gonna try the first way that they recommend that I've seen people do is we're gonna do a dollop in the middle. And now we're gonna pipe around it and go up. Okay, that worked. Now I'm gonna do it my way, how I would normally do it. So I'm gonna kind of just spiral and see how that works. Not bad. I'm gonna try that one again. And I'm just gonna, so it's sort of doing the same thing, but okay, not bad. give this another go. I kind of like my way, I think, because I feel like I have more control personally. And I think it looks more consistent that way. Okay. And I still have more frosting in my bowl, which is good. These should be some pretty good size cupcakes here. Okay. Happy with these so far. Not bad. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to have enough frosting, or that I was gonna have way too much. And now I actually think I'm gonna have a good amount of soap frosting. Okay. I need to refill now. All right, first things first, I need to get this frosting out of here. I'm just gonna kind of rest this on the tray. And you can't see that because it's out of frame, but I'm going to refill my frosting and we'll come back, frosting bag, and I'll come back and pipe the rest. All right, new bag. Let's do this, let's keep piping. And I think I kind of squished a few of these together. So let me spread them out, move you. You can see where I rested the bag there. Move this into frame. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking my way for me right now. All right. These aren't looking terrible as I fling frosting. Well, let's get that out of the way. I'll clean that up later. Okay, let's go back to the messy ones here. This isn't looking bad. For my first time piping, I am not totally disappointed. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit better as time goes on. Okay, 2 more to go. And honestly, air pocket. I think I have just the right amount of frosting. This one I'm gonna have to really push into the coupler here. Good enough there. Let's see. I might kind of go back and do a really nice dollop. There we go. Okay. All things considered, not bad. Now, what I have, I want to, so when I made one of the other soaps, the Heart Embed, I had some extra pink, so I made these little cute gumdrops. So what I'm gonna do is put them on some of these to look like cherries. And then the other ones, I have some fun stuff to put on top as well. So I don't have enough. I wanted to see how this looked and what you guys thought before I went all crazy and did a ton of them. I know, they're not red like true cherries, but hey. We're just gonna kind of go with this. And we will, if we like them, we can make more. But for now, I'm looking to see which ones kind of I need to play with the tops a little bit. And I'm thinking this one right here. Okay, now that I have those in, on all of these, I'm gonna add some pink bursting beads. And these are just going to add, I think it's vitamin E oil is in there. I'm gonna pour a little bit out and kind of try to make them kind of like sprinkles. They're all sticking to my hand. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of, okay, that's not working very well. I think what I might do is change out one of my gloves here and sprinkle, I'm gonna sprinkle those on after, but I will get them on. On the ones that don't have the cherries, I'm gonna add in a bunch of these fun sprinkles. So let's see how this looks. They'll all have the bursting beads. Although maybe I might add all of these. This is just sprinkles, regular old sprinkles, and this is sugar. So it's going to dissolve over time. Don't worry about it. It's safe for your septic, safe for whatever you decide to use this, your sink, your bath, wherever. So let's add a bunch of these on. I love the way this looks. This looks so fun. Okay, maybe this was worth it. Maybe, as you hear some of these beads kind of going all over the place. Okay, this is fun. I love this. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry guys, but I told you I was taking you along on my journey. Some of the other ones were shorter this month. So we'll see. We'll see if you stick around for the whole thing. I don't take offense if you don't. Okay. Let's see. I love these sprinkles. This is going, these, oh my gosh, you guys. Think about these as a birthday party favor. How fun would that be? You know, you match it, although you definitely have to give them out at the end so that people don't try and eat them. But how fun would these be for some sort of birthday celebration? Okay, I'm gonna need to stop here because I could keep adding all of these sprinkles. They are too fun. I think I might kind of, oh no, I'm just gonna leave them as is. You guys, look at this. First of all, the strawberry scent is fantastic. I'm losing a couple sprinkles here. But anyway, this is just adorable. I am in love with how this turned out. Like, it literally just looks like a cupcake. Blocking my face. It's, oh my gosh, I am in love with these. So this is a strawberry that I made, and the frosting turned out pretty good. Like, it looks like frosting, that's a good angle, of a cupcake. I decided, okay, let me try the other big tip in there and see if I like that one too. So I did this. This is with a toasted marshmallow type fragrance, and look at the sprinkles. This is going to discolor a little bit more. You can see the bottom here, but oh my gosh, you can see some sparkles and a bunch of stuff. It is just, it kind of has a little bit of a caramelly, vanilla caramelly scent to it. This one's very subtle. And then, you know, you guys know from the earlier video, I love me some chocolate, and I had some chocolate fragrance left over. So I made this amazing chocolate cupcake. Now, all of these sprinkles will wash off, and you know, they're just sugar, so they're not gonna stay on, but it just makes it look so pretty. This bottom is not colored at all. This is all the fragrance, which again, is just crazy to me. But this is the same tip as the first one, and I think I got it down a little bit better. They still look really good, both of them, but you know, I just got my piping technique down. These would be fantastic party favors for a birthday party, I feel like. And it'd be a really cute gift for, you know, some kids or something, trying to get them to wash their hands. It's, I said to myself, I'm like, I'm gonna need to put a do not eat label on these because they look like cupcakes. I wanna know what you guys think about them. What is your favorite cupcake flavor? Comment down below with what your favorite cupcake flavor is, and I might turn that into a soap cupcake at some point. Next month, we are getting into the Disney dudes. Yes, that's right. We are getting into the men of Disney, and I did that in honor of kind of Valentine's Day and everything else that we have. We did the princesses. Let's do the Disney dudes. I was trying to think of the right way to phrase that. Guys, men, whatever, but I thought Disney dudes sounded good. So you're not gonna wanna miss those. Stick around for that. Until next time though, guys, get out there, create something beautiful. Have a fantastic day. I will see you real soon.